Hello developers. In this video we will understand the concept of spread operators and rest operators in JavaScript. So both of them uses the dot syntax, but both serve different purposes. Firstly, we will understand the concept of spread operators. So spread operators are used to create shallow copy of an array or object. And spread operators are also used to pass elements of an array as an individual arguments to a function. Third point is spread operators are used to create a new array by expanding the elements of existing array. We will understand this with basic examples. So first point is spread operators are used to create shallow copy of an array of object. Okay, so take it example, let original array we have created one array in which there are three elements 1, 2 and 3. Original array. So what we have done is the spread operator, this one, takes each element from the original array and places it into the copied array. So copied array contains the shallow copy of original array. So it will create a new array, copied array, which is a copy of original array. So changes to the copied array will not affect the original array since it is a shallow copy. It copies only the top level, not the nested objects. So if we console the copied array, we need to save the file, then we need to run. So the output is 1, 2 and 3. We are getting an array containing elements same as of original array. So spread operators are used to create shallow copy of an array or object. So we have created the shallow copy of array. Okay. So next point is spread operators are used to pass elements of an array as individual arguments to a function. Let's take this with some basic example. Consider a function sum taking three arguments a, b, c. Sum taking three arguments a, b, c, which is returning sum of all these variables b plus c. Now consider an array name numbers containing three elements 1, 2 and 3. Console sum okay. So can you guess the output here? The output. So let me explain the logic behind it. So the sum function will take three arguments a, b and c. So when calling sum, we are calling it here the spread operator. This spread operator expands the number array into the individual arguments 1, 2 and 3. So these dot numbers will be converted into 1, 2 and 3 and it will pass as an argument to the sum function. So the sum now contains a as 1, b as 2 and c as 3 and it will return the sum which is 6. So let's run it in the console. So the output is when we need to save the project. Now the output is 6. So it is useful if we have an array of values that we want to pass as separate arguments to a function. So third point is spread operators are used to create a new array by expanding the elements of existing array. Let's take this with some basic example. Consider array 1 having values 1 and 2. Similarly, array 2 having values 3 and 4 as an array 4. Take another array, combine array. Now we are going to combine these two array using spread operator. So the syntax is dot 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 array 1. Output will be dot 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's run it in the console. So we got the output as 1, 2, 3, 4. So here array 1 and array 2 are combined using the spread operator. The spread operator expands each element of array 1 and array 2 into a new array, which is the combined array. So this approach allows to combine or extend the arrays easily without using the concat. So this is the concept of spread operators. Now we will jump to rest operator. So rest operators are useful when we want a function to accept any number of arguments. It must be the last parameter in function definition. Let's create a function. My fun a b dot 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 rest. Console a b then rest. Okay. Now we are calling the function and passing the arguments 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So can you guess the output here? A will hold the value as 1. B will hold the value as 2. And we are using rest operator. Now here these 3 dots are rest operators. It will take all the remaining elements, remaining arguments. Okay. Array 3, 4, 5. Okay. So let's run this in the terminal. So rest operators allows us to create functions that can accept any number of arguments. So it makes flexible for cases where we do not know how many inputs there will be. So if we take multiple inputs, say here. So this rest operator will take all the inputs and any number of inputs. Also, it must be the parameter in the function definition. So this rest operator, it should be in the last. Why it should be? Because it will gather all the remaining arguments. So we have studied spread operators and rest operators. Spread operators, it will expand the elements of an array or objects, and rest parameters, it gathers multiple arguments into an array within a function, giving flexibility with varying number of inputs.